I'm Beth with 50 Plus Beauty, and I'm excited that you're here with me today for my November faves. I actually missed the October faves. These were going to be the October faves, but then I realized you can't do October faves when it's almost December. So this has become my November faves. I have been so busy, but I am so glad I'm finally getting these posted because I have some great products that I love. And I have no pans this time, just really great products. Now the first product is this Frizz Ease Extra Strength 6 Effects Serum. And it says here, eliminates frizz, humidity protection, heat protection, smooths, hydrates, tames, and apply to wet hair. I absolutely love these Frizz Ease products. I used their 3-day straight product, and you can't imagine how great that is with flat ironed hair. You really do get 3 days on that product. And this product, I have used their Frizz products before, but this product is like a super duper strength of that product, and I really love it. My hair is like color processed and bleached to within 1 inch of its life. I don't know if it's bleached, but somehow they lift the color, so I guess that is bleaching, but it is really in bad shape. This product just gives it a little bit of shine and makes it more manageable, and it also seems to make it easier to flat iron because it seems to take less passes of the flat iron to make it straight and rather smooth looking. This is a fabulous product, plus it's very reasonable in price. Now, the next product I absolutely love, and many of you who know me and who've been with my channel know that I am learning a lot of this stuff for the first time. And this is a product that I never would have been able to tell you about a year ago because I wouldn't have known that it was important or necessary at all. And this is the Kenra Platinum Dry Texture Spray. And I learned about this product on another YouTuber's channel, and if I can figure out who that was, I will post it. I am so sorry to you if you're the one who posted this. It was a younger girl, so it wasn't one in our 50+ age range. What this is a dry texture spray, and I never knew what this did, but I'm going to show it to you on my hair because I had it out here on my makeup stand, and so when I was doing my hair, I was not able to apply this product, kind of forgot about it. So this is what it does. You shake it up, and then you take your hair, and you kind of like spray the underside of it, and then you spray the underside of it there, and then you spray the underside of it and back, and then you spray it like that. You spray the underside of it there. You spray the underside of it there. You get the idea. And then you let it dry, which could be a problem because I don't have that much time in this video, but you do need to let it dry a little bit. And what it does is it adds volume to your hair and a little bit of that textured look. So I'll just take my little brush and kind of lightly go over it. And I hope you can see. But what it does, it just gives a little bit more heft to the hair and a little bit more body. It kind of looks a little bit less like a helmet and more like you just kind of got out of bed and looked that way. But I really, really like this. It is a product that I just purchased once, but I will keep rebuying it because I love the little bit of extra volume that it gives my hair. And for those of you who know me, you know that I really struggle with thin hair. Now the next product, I had intended to wait till next time to show you, but I'm going to show it to you now because I need a hairspray to spray this. And this is the Kenra Volume Spray, and it is in the number 25. And I got this at Ulta. My niece works at Ulta. She said that the advantage that Ulta has over Sephora is that since Ulta has a salon, they are able to offer the salon strength products like this one. Basically what that does is it is a good hold hairspray, but it's not a super hold hairspray like the big headed hairspray I was using earlier. It gives you body and it holds your hair in place, but it doesn't make your hair look like a helmet, and it looks like you could brush through your hair, which is very nice. I really recommend this hairspray highly. Okay, the next product I'm going to recommend is this Nioxin. And what this is for, it is to help you regrow hair. And ladies, I don't really want to pull my hair clear back to show you, but it's actually getting better. I've been using this product now for about 5 to 6 weeks. And I really like it because it is starting to grow my hair in. I have this receding hairline. I've got a high forehead to begin with, and in the last few years it just keeps going back and back and back. I call it my televangelist forehead, which I probably shouldn't because that'll make it worse. You can't really see, but I will do a video after another maybe 3 or 4 weeks when I'm getting more hair. You can't really see, but I've got little tiny fuzz-like hairs growing in after, 4 to 5 weeks, and it is really starting to fill in that hairline. And I'm very excited about that because it is really depressing after you pass 50. And really, I just noticed it maybe not too long ago, maybe about a year ago, I started noticing that my hair was getting thinner up there. And I just thought, my gosh, what did I have in my 30s that I'm going to lose next? You know, my hair. I want to keep my hair. I really think that this little Nioxin is really making a difference. And what it is, it's 2% Rogaine strength, and that is the women's strength Rogaine. And earlier, like when I was in my late 40s, I was also feeling like I was having a problem losing hair. And they had a brand at Walmart that was the 2% or the 5% Rogaine. The 5% was for men and 2% was for women. And so, of course, I thought more would be better. So I started using the 5%. And it's hard to explain, but I looked really ugly during that period. I got these rooty, kind of dark hairs sprouting out, and something about my face just looked rougher. I don't know if it was stimulating some male hormones, but I have since learned that the reason that the women's Rogaine or women's Nioxin is only 2% is because it only takes 2% to give us the results that we need in terms of growing hair. And so far, I am really liking this, and I will probably never be without this or some form of this. I'm also starting to experiment with another Rogaine product that is a foam-based product, which this is a little bit messy because it is a liquid. And what you do is you put it on in the evening, and then you put it on in the morning, and it's a little bit of a hassle because I don't wash my hair every day, so I have to, put it on dry hair and then blow dry it to make it dry. Love this product. Now, the next product I have is this Soniclear brush. And the reason I got this is because, as many of you know, I've been having a lot of problems with retin-A peeling. And so I thought, well, I'll buy myself the Sonicare. So I went to the Ulta website, and I think the smaller version was like maybe $130. But I found this, which looked very much the same, and it's the Soniclear versus the Sonicare. And it had a 5-star rating on Ulta and fabulous comments. And then I wanted to check out, because you never know if Ulta is kind of massaging those comments. So I went to Amazon, and it had a 4.5 out of many, many hundreds of reviews, or at least several hundred reviews on Amazon, and a lot of good comments as well, and verified sales. So I thought, well, heck, they have a money-back guarantee at Ulta, so I will just order this and see if it works. And I have to admit, it really does. I use it about every other night because my skin is still a little bit retin-A sensitive, but basically I just put a little bit of cleanser on there, and I go around to each part of my face. It has a little timer in it, so you know about how long to stay on each quadrant of your face. One thing I really liked about this, and kind of encouraged me to order this as opposed to the Sonicare, is that it has a microbial brush that is supposedly good for 6 months of use before you have to trade it out. And on the Sonicare, it's only 3 months of use, and those brushes are kind of expensive. So always looking for a bargain, I decided to try this, and I really like it. Now I'm through all the makeup and skincare products, and now the next one is my first makeup product. And as you know, this is where I live. I love makeup. And this is the Clinique Merry and Bright Kit, and I was amazed at how much I really like this. And in fact, this is the makeup from this kit that I have on my face right now. I do have my Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation, which I of course love, but all of my makeup is from this little Clinique kit. And I'll show you what you get, and I think it's $49. I'll put the link below. But first you get this little makeup bag, and you can't really tell this, but this is kind of a neat foam. It's kind of a space-age feeling material, and it's really pretty. And it's not just one of those cheap plastic ones that you get a million of and you throw away, basically. This is a really good makeup bag, and I would definitely use this in my purse. First, there's the little Clinique moisturizer, and I don't use a lot of moisturizers, but I hear this is a good one. Then it comes with this little eyeshadow palette, and I really like these shades. It's a cool tone palette and has almost a little bit of a gray here, and I was very surprised at how much I liked these colors because I'm really not much of a gray person, but I do like cool tone shadows, and that's pretty much what these are. A little white for under the brow, a little brown for in the corner area, a little grayish brown for the rainbow transition area, and then a nice little dark brownish black if you want to line your eyes with that shadow. And most of these are mattes. I think the grayish one may be a little bit of a satin, but it is not too high shine for us 50 plus beauties. Then it comes with a black liner, which I have on. And it comes with a black high impact mascara, and I love this mascara. It is very volumizing and a little bit lengthening, but it does not give you clumps. And this is the mascara, even though I have a ton of great mascaras. I did the Mascara Wars video and have a bunch of great mascaras. This week has been such a crazy busy week at work that I keep just repeatedly reaching for this Clinique mascara because it's so easy to use and takes very little effort to get it to look good on your eyelashes. Then it contains a blush, which is this neat little cream-based chubby stick, which gives you a really natural color. I love this blush. In fact, I'll put a little bit more of it on. Looks like I'm a little bit shy on the blush. Usually that's a little dangerous when I do that. I'll end up looking like a clown. No, I love that blush. That is beautiful. And then it comes with this little Clinique lipstick in the color Love Pop. It's not the liquid version. It comes in a liquid version, but it's the little lipstick. and I absolutely love this color. To me, this is a great holiday lipstick, but it's also a great lipstick for the winter because we can go a little bit darker. And anymore, I've noticed that as I've gotten older, the really dark lipsticks just don't look good on me anymore. But for some reason, I can still wear this color and feel like I can get away with it. Even though it's dark, it has a little bit of brightness to it, which brightens up our face. If you're only going to buy one holiday kit this season, I can't recommend this Clinique Merry & Bright kit highly enough. In fact, it has such great products that some of them I would buy even if they were an individual purchase. I would buy the eyeshadow, I would buy the mascara, I would definitely buy the blush, and I would buy the lipstick. So to me, this is a home run. Now the next product is a single eyeshadow, and this is a MAC eyeshadow in the color Sweet Heat. And as you can see there, it looks very highly shimmery, but in reality, it is not all that highly shimmery. And the thing I love about this is it's not just a good little accent color, on the top of your lid, but it's also a great one color look. And how you do that is you take a little bit of this and put it on your lid with one brush, and then you use your crease brush and put it in your crease. And I'm even able to use a little bit of it under the brow bone. And the neat thing about this color, it's one of those unique colors that almost looks like you have 3 different colors on your eyelids. And with that little bit of shine to it, it just gives you a really glamorous, really pretty look. I think I'm going to be doing a one shadow tutorial look with this eyeshadow. So if you subscribe and click the bell, you'll get notification of that video. It's a really unique product. Now, the next products that I have are brow products, and this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the Anastasia Brow Definer. This is another one of those things that I never really learned until I came to YouTube, and that is that our brows change over time. I always had bushy eyebrows. I mean, really bushy eyebrows. I think I got that from my father. He had very bushy eyebrows. And so I always thought, well, I need to brush them and maybe put a little hairspray on them, but my eyebrows are fine. There's nothing to worry about with my brows. But I've always been frustrated because I never thought I could get any arch. And now I realize one of the reasons why. And that is because the tail of my brows over the years has started to go away. I'm losing my tail. And in fact, thank you to one of my viewers because she mentioned that to me. Because I mentioned something about not being able to get any arch, and she said, it looks like you've lost some of the outside of your brow, which I really have. I've pretty much lost this much of my eyebrows on the outside, and you really can't get an arch brow look when all you have is the upstroke and not the downstroke. So I have used these Anastasia brow products to get the downstroke. And I did these just in about 30 seconds, so don't look at them too closely. I used this Brow Definer product. Both of them have a little spoolie on them, which is nice. But the Brow Definer product is a thicker end. It looks a little bit like a triangle. And I actually bought the Brow Wiz product, which has a little thin end on it. And I used that a little bit, but this is the big kahuna for me because I was missing my tail. What you do is you go in there, and any place you're missing a big hunk of your eyebrows, you just kind of color that in. And so this part entirely is a colored in eyebrow, as is this part over here. And this is absolutely a fantastic product if you're missing your tail. I have since learned that one of the reasons we lose the outside of our eyebrows as we get older, or we can, is either a thyroid problem, which I'm going to have that checked, or also people who've had rheumatoid arthritis. And I had rheumatoid arthritis for many, many years, and so maybe that's one of the reasons why my eyebrows stopped growing out there. Now, the next product that I absolutely love is this Lancome Dual Finish Powder Foundation, and I have it in the color Buff. I actually wore this in my 40s and loved it. And somehow when I was looking around for foundations, I went to the Lancome bar and I tried this again and I realized why I loved it so much. It is a foundation, but it is also a little powder. And it just gives you a really blurred out, glowy finish. And I used to use it as a foundation when I was in my 40s. So you can either apply it with a wet sponge or just apply it as a powder. Now I don't really use it that much as a foundation, but I will take it with me, especially on those days I really want to look good, and I will take it with me to use as my powder because it is phenomenal. Now the next product I'm going to be telling you about is this Coty Airspun Loose Finish Powder, and this is a classic. It has probably been around since the 50s or 60s. One disadvantage is that it kind of smells that way. You open it up and it's got this big puff to it, but it really has kind of an old lady smell to it. It's hard to explain. I don't absolutely love the smell, but once you put it on, it kind of goes away. And I had always heard about this powder, and I kept wanting to try it, and I kept forgetting. Then I saw a friend of mine's channel, Kathy of Kathy's Beauty Care Chats, and I'll put her link below. She's awesome if you have not seen her. She's wonderful. But she really swears by this powder. She also loves the Peach Perfect powder, which I love as well. But this kind of gives you the same effect for a lot less money. That Peach Perfect powder is a two-phase powder, and I think it's over $30. And this one's about $6 at Walmart. And I have it in the color Naturally Neutral. And I really love this. And what it does is it gives you that blurred out kind of airbrushed effect on your skin. So the fine lines look a little bit less liney, and it just kind of makes your pores look a little more even. I absolutely love this powder, and it is a great powder if you're on a budget. Now, the next two favorites I have are really great gift ideas. The first is the LA Colors Insta Look Smoky. And I will put a link to the video that I did about this below. But this is basically a party face in a box. And I was so impressed by this LA Colors kit. It was at Walgreens, and at first I passed it up thinking probably just, more cheap LA Colors makeup. But then I thought, well, heck, I'd give it a try. So it comes with this little eyeshadow palette, and it is in mattes, which I love. You can see in the video, this turns out beautifully. It comes with an eyeliner, which is just kind of okay. It comes with a mascara, which I would say is the weak point in the kit. I don't love the mascara. But this little lip color is phenomenal. I love it. And I mentioned this to my niece who works at Ulta, and she said, well, of course the lip color would be good because LA Colors lip colors are so good. And they really are. This lip color is phenomenal. And it actually had a great blush and highlight, which I really enjoyed those as well. And the whole thing is only $10, so it would make a great gift for someone like at an office party or a stocking stuffer, one of your kids. And it also comes in the nude version, which is the LA Colors Insta Look Nudes kit. And I actually am buying this for a Christmas gift, as on Alan's side, we have a $10 limit. And so I'm buying for I can't tell you who I'm buying for. I bought her this kit because she's more of a neutral type person. But again, this lip color in this was phenomenal. The blush, very neutral, very wonderful. And this was the perfect little matte palette. And the eyeshadows really stayed on when I used a primer. And I will say about both of these, you do need an eyelid primer, but these are really great kits. Now, in my monthly favorites video, I really like to show you a lipstick that I'm really enjoying. And this is a wonderful little Marc Jacobs lipstick kit called the Reinvented Lip Duo. I got this at Sephora, and I'll show you how it looks, and I think it's just lovely. Here is how it looks inside. It's got two little pieces here. Now, I'm going to take off the lipstick I have on now, which was the lipstick that came in that Clinique Merry & Bright kit. This is the Marc Jacobs lipstick in the color Slow Burn. It has that cute little dot on it, just like the full-size versions. You just take that and put it on. And so there that is. And I have trouble finding neutrals that I really enjoy, and I just love this one. I'm going to buy the full-size version of this. And then if you want a little bit of a gloss, it comes with one, and it does not mention the color. I'll just put a little on the inside here just to give my lips a little bit of a pouty look. That is how that looks. And I think that is absolutely a beautiful lipstick that I believe would look good on most skin tones. Now, I always like to leave you with a little thought for the day. And so we'll go into this card deck, The Language of Letting Go. And I'll go ahead and shuffle these babies up. Okay, let's see what God and the universe has in store for us to think about today. Ooh, this is a good one. Accepting change. Accepting change. Today I will be open to the process of change. I will trust my higher power and believe that the place where I'll be dropped off is better than the place where I was picked up. I know that change is necessary to take me wherever I need to go. And ladies, I really love this card. And in the second half, it's kind of like we're being reborn in terms of changes in our life. For many of us, the second half brings, stopping work and retiring and making decisions in that area, seeing the kids grow up and leave home, all manner of changes that either we can fight against and rebel against and can make us really miserable if we don't deal with change well. Or we can start looking at each day as more of an adventure by saying, God, I'm in this boat and I've got an oar here, but for the most part, I'm going to throw it up in the air. I'm going to trust you, God, and I'm going to see where you take me. And in some ways that's scary, but in other ways that's a wonderful thing and makes life more of an adventure. Because that was one thing about my first half. I really got in the habit of doing things so by rote that my life got a little dull and boring and I didn't have a lot of change. But in the second half, I want to make it more about embracing change, not going stale and being set in my ways, but growing and thriving and being open to new possibilities. Because when we let go and do that, our second half can actually become our greatest adventure. Take care. See you next time.